You're watching FPSN.
And we welcome you to the Panther Den, site of tonight's non-conference battle between the Swain County Maroon Devils and the Franklin Panthers. I'm George Young, alongside Tony Christie and our fantastic Franklin Panthers Sports Network crew as we get set for some high school basketball here in 2021-2022. First broadcast of the young campaign. Lady Panthers come in at 2-2, back-to-back wins, one against the Swain County Maroon Devils on Monday night, as we're about to have the playing of our national anthem here at the Panther Den.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The introduction of the starting lineups here, right to
We would like to welcome everyone to the Panther Den. Coach Tom Raby Court. First, the starting lineup for our visitors from Swain. Number 1, Amaya Hicks. Number 5, Maze Helpman. Number 10, Maya Burrows Kerr. Number 12, Madison Spates. And number 14, Savannah Smith. All right, Panther students, on your feet for your Lady Panthers. Starting at guard, number 10, Andrea Terrell. Starting at guard, number 23, Callie Queen. At guard, number 30, Tori Inslee. At center, number 33, Rosalind McCollum. And at guard, number 34, Corey Burrell.
That's the starting lineups for both teams ahead of tonight's tip-off. Mentioned that game on Monday night.
Yes.
The Lady Panthers came out victorious in Bryson City. The final was 65-52. Score, though, a little it was a little bit closer than that score indicated.
Yes, it was.
It was nip and tuck for most of that ball game.
Yes, and it was the atmosphere in there was high energy. Both teams were playing tenacious defense, and then there was a turning point in the game when at the beginning of the second half, Tori Inslee came out the game, and then she came back in the game and went on a 7-0 run.
We are underway here at the Panther Den, our first broadcast of the 2021-2022 basketball campaign. Glad that you're with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Go ahead and share our post if you haven't already. Like our Facebook page as the 3 is off the mark. for Tori Inslee. She's been the story so far for Coach
Yes.
Scott Harbarger, Tony, as we've got the first foul of the ball game. It'll go against the Panthers, and they'll say she was in the act of shooting. It's going to go against McCollum. That'll be her first and the team's first. And at the line for the Lady Devils will be Madison Spates, junior forward, for Coach Joshua Griffith.
And right there, that foul right there, it was just because McCollum was out of position, and she tried to reach back and try to block that shot.
Ran that one out, and the rebound is to the Lady Panthers. Bringed it up is Callie Queen, the freshman. Will dish it over to Tori Inslee. Trouble with it. Double team, kicks it over in the corner as Terrell, her shot partially blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Panthers.
Yes. The one thing that happened on Monday, they were able to execute their out of bounds plays and a lot of the plays. Let's see how they do tonight.
And it goes for three, off the mark for Corey Burrell, and we've got another whistle and a foul.
2 quick ones
going against the Lady Panthers. McCollum is going to pick up her second. 2 quick fouls in the
Yes.
first 40 seconds of this ball game.
And Avery Moffitt is off the bench, about to come get Rosalind McCollum.
Heltman with it, gets it poked away briefly. Heltman in the corner. Harassed by Andrea Terrell in the paint, partially blocked. Rebound off to the Panthers. It's Callie Queen going to bring it up. Going to run the point for Coach Scott Harbarger. Swings it over to Burrell. Burrell now to Inslee in the paint. McCollum, and first foul going to be whistled on the Maroon Devils. Amaya Hicks will pick up her first, and it's going to send Rosalind McCollum to the line for 2 shots.
And the Maroon Devils have come out in a compact 2-3. They're trying to force the Panthers to shoot threes, it looks like. Shoot from the outside.
There was a whistle. I'm not exactly sure. I thought it was 2 shots, but they'll say out of bounds underneath. Tori Inslee in the corner. Now it's Terrell with it. She attacks in the paint, gets it knocked away. Callie Queen, we saw her on this gym floor during the volleyball season. Wild shot, would not fall. Battle for the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Off of a Maroon Devil. It's Callie Queen to trigger underneath. Gets it into Tori Inslee. 3, would not fall. We talked about in the opener, Tori Inslee has really been the story for Coach Scott Harbarger. Averaging close to 30 ball game. As Callie Queen will get the scoring going finally for either team.
Yes.
About 6:05 left on the clock, and it's now the Panthers with a 2-0 advantage. But,
And both teams, it seems like, are both in 2-3. Go back to Tori. Tori is a excellent athlete that plays basketball. That's what she does, and she's been able to get hot at the right time. She gets a lot of rebounds, she gets a lot of steals, and she gets to the free throw line a lot as well.
another really good athlete. We were talking about Callie Queen.
Yes.
You got Inslee and Queen out on the floor as Inslee drives in, lost control of it. It's going to be picked up by Hicks. Down court it comes to Spates. Spates' pass secured briefly by Blankenship, but she stepped on the end line. Check that was Burroughs Kerr. Stepped on the baseline, out of bounds.
And both Maroon Devil teams, the women and the men, they both try to push the ball up as fast as they can to get easy buckets.
Terrell can't bank one. Offensive board and the stick back. Avery Moffitt. She'll be at the line for the N1 situation. Second foul whistled on the Lady Devils. Going to go against Maisie Helpman, the senior forward. As at the line, it's Avery Moffitt, the sophomore. 5:08 left here in the opening quarter. Moffitt can't get the roll. Board picked up by Spates. Up quickly it goes. Hicks Beyond the arc, 3 ball would not fall for Madison Spates. Callie Queen brings it up. Baseline jumper, Moffitt. Rebound, Madison Spates. She's going to bring it up quickly for the Maroon Devils. As we approach 4.5 left. She gets it poked away. Well, they'll say last touch by a Lady Devil. Clock never stopped. Now it does. Callie Queen. Across the timeline it goes. Tori Inslee.
And you can tell Coach Hartbarger, they worked on this week because their only game was against the Maroon Devils on Monday. In practice, you can tell they've been working on moving that ball. Just get open shots just like that from Terrell.
Andrea Terrell with the J. 6-0. Swain yet to get on the scoreboard, and this one is Amaya Hicks calls out the offense. Hicks drives in. Out it goes. Helpman 3. Got it.
And isn't that crazy how this game has gone, several possessions without anything, and then they hit one shot and they just cut it in half?
Doesn't take much.
No.
Offense is contagious. Get that momentum.
And that three-point shot is an equalizer.
Absolutely. Running shot for Callie Queen would not fall. Helpman going to bring it up quickly. In the paint, running shot for Helpman. It would not go, but she got her own rebound. Second shot wouldn't go. And it's Callie Queen coming out with it as we approach 3 minutes left on a Friday night of hoops. Tori Inslee's shot was partially blocked. I thought it was. It must have been last touched by Lady Panther. Into the ball game for the Lady Devils. It's Kirsten Smith, a junior forward for Coach Joshua Griffith. His first season at the helm. 14th season for Coach Scott Hartbarger. I was talking to him about that in the preseason. And I remember when he got the job. I've been around that long. It doesn't seem like it's been 14 years. Turnover and another turnover. Into the backcourt. That should be a backcourt violation. It will be.
Oh, he called a timeout before.
Oh, okay. Timeout, Maroon Devils.
Yes.
All right, 2:38 left. We'll take a quick break. Hang with us.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Hard to pick up. Welcome back. 30-second timeout for the Maroon Devils. Saved the possession as that was a backcourt violation.
Definitely was.
It's going to be Helpman that will trigger. Gym starting to become a packed facility, which we expected. Boys action will follow this one about 8 o'clock or so. And that game on Monday night, as Swain turns it over, was a raucous atmosphere, to say the least.
Yes, it was.
You were there in the gym.
Yes, it was.
There was a lot of noise, and they were 2 or 3 deep in the end zones watching. It wasn't a seat to be had, as we've got a foul coming up on the Lady Devils. Going against Savannah Smith, the senior, will pick up her first. And Tori Inslee will be at the charity stripe. Can't hit the first.
Bucket has a lid on it for Tori today so far.
Got the second to go. 2:22 left. Steal underneath. Inslee got the steal and the bucket. Now some pressure in the backcourt. Swain will break it. Got a collision, and Andrea Terrell will pick up the foul.
If Andrea would have gotten front and slid her feet and then took a charge, she tried to stand tough. She stood tough, and that's why she got the foul there, because she actually had position.
No shots here. I say he was on the floor. Inbound position underneath. So Smith is fouled as she spins and shoots. She'll be at the line for a couple of the Lady Devils. Avery Moffitt going to pick up her first, and that's the fourth whistle on the Lady Panthers. On a scoreboard, we do have the live data of fouls along with possession and scoreboard clock. And, of course, you've got the points up there as well. Talked to Ed Ruiz, who runs the scoreboard. I said, put the possession error up there.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that. To receive all that live data. Approaching 2 minutes left, opening quarter at the Den. Burrell.
Surprising we haven't seen Burrow actually shoot a three yet. That's her, like, one of her specialties.
Been looking at dish when
Yes.
she's had possession outside the arc. Inslee just inside the arc. It's no good. Fight for it. And possession arrow will be with the Maroon Devils. $1:44 left, first quarter. 9-4. Low scoring affair. Well, it's just the first quarter. Swain put up 60, or Franklin put up 65 in the game on Monday in Swain. And the Maroon Devils put up 52. To get the scoring going if we're going to hit those marks. A turnover. Andrea Terrell going to pick it up. Inslee through her hands. Her pass intercepted. Hayes Heltman with the bucket. And now it's just a three-point advantage for the Lady Panthers as we approach 60 seconds remaining opening quarter.
Looks like the Lady Panthers trying to bring swing it around, possibly to throw it inside. But
Another
now
turnover.
now they're starting to turn it over.
Back-to-back turnovers. And a jump ball possession arrow will go with the Lady Panthers. 48.2 left, first quarter.
And the Lady Panthers have to adjust now because the Maroon Devils are getting a bead on them on what they've been doing, just swinging it from side to side. And the ball needs to go from all the way from the baseline to the other baseline if you're going to do that.
Hannah Smith checks in for Coach Scott Harbarger. Burrell, there's your three, Tony. Got it.
And that's why I was wondering why she hadn't shot, because she's in the game on Monday. She hit, I believe she hit back-to-back threes when I was paying attention to it.
Approaching 20 seconds left. Hicks. Looks to dish. Going to find Heltman in the corner. Underneath. Lob pass Smith. Saves it. And now it's going to be into the hands of Andrea Terrell on the turnover. Then she gets it poked away. And I'll say last touch by Lady Devil. 8.5 left. Callie Queen going to take a seat for the final 8 seconds. Carly McBahan will check into the ball game. Also Helen Martin into the game. Into the hands of McBahan. Wild shot for Burrell off the mark. 2 seconds left. Heltman won't be able to get a shot off. That'll do it. First quarter in the books with the Lady Panthers doubling up the Lady Devils 12-6 as we head to break. Hang with us.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Welcome back, fans. Lady Devils and the Lady Panthers doing battle tonight here at the Panther Den. First broadcast of the season. Glad that you're with us. Run through the schedule real quick as we've got a few seconds, Tony. 4 games in the books. Lost the first 2, won the past 2 against Andrews and Swain, but a busy 8 days.
Yes.
For the Lady Panthers, 4 games in 8 days. For the boys varsity, 5 games in 9 days. They play next Saturday as well.
As a player, you love that. You know, you don't have to go to practice and run sprints for coach or any of that. As a coach, you love it if your team is hitting on all cylinders. If there's a snag or anything, you want to get into practice and fix it. So it's going to be interesting those 8 days.
Traveling violation. Got a turnover for the Lady Maroon Devils. Yeah, if you're shooting well, if you're playing well, you want to keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not, you can also say, hey, you can shake off those cobwebs and shake off the mistakes that you made and get back out there. But when you're playing 5 games in 8-9 days,
whatever
the boys
you
are, you got to be conditioned.
Yes, and whatever you're doing, that's what you're going to be doing for those 5 games.
That is true.
So if you're doing it bad, you're going to do it bad for 5 games straight.
Coming up at the half, fans, you want to stick around as Burrell attempts the baseline jumper. It's an air ball. Offensive board. Tori Inslee in the corner. You want to stick around because I had a chance to catch up with Coach Doug Clemens of the boys varsity team. Talked about the game on Monday night, the game coming up tonight against Swain. Tori Inslee, first 3 of the night for Tori. Extends that lead 15-6 out to a 9-point advantage for Coach Scott Hartbarger. And another traveling violation on the Lady Maroon Devils.
And something that Tori has done in this game, if you've been watching the beginning of this game, she's missed every single 3 she's taken. She shot 2 air balls, but she never stopped shooting. And that's, as a leader and as a shooter, you have to keep on going, because if you don't, the next one might go in.
Back-to-back threes. It's Andrea Terrell getting to the action.
Might open up the floodgates for everyone else.
I'm going to say that was a 2. 11-point advantage now for the Lady Panthers at 17-6. In the paint, Heltman spinning.
Nice move.
Count it, and 1. See if it's going to go against Terrell. If it is, that'll be her second. No, it's going to go against Avery Moffitt. That'll be her second.
Running thin at that forward/center position. Both of them have 2, McCollum and Moffitt.
Hannah Brown going to check into the game for Coach Griffith. And the Lady Devils and 1 will be attempted. Heltman. Rebound Moffitt. Callie Cream will bring it up. We tick under 6.5 left. First half. Feeding underneath, knocked away. And the Lady Devils will bring it up. And they'll turn it over. Sloppy offensively for the Lady Devils. Really late first quarter into this second quarter. A lot of turnovers and some bad passes have led to the Panthers' run at 17-8. 9-point advantage. Queen in the corner. Terrell open jumper. Got it. If Andrea Terrell is open, Tony, she is money.
And especially on that baseline. She likes to shoot a lot of baseline jumpers. And good. Oh.
Wild collision as it's Madison Spates colliding with Moffitt.
And that's her 3rd.
Yeah, she's going to have to take a seat heading over. That'll be the 16th foul on the Lady Panthers. McCollum going to check back in, and she got 2 quick ones if you just joined us in the first quarter. She's playing with 2 fouls. No shots. In the paint, what do they call? A foul, offensive foul on Mays Heltman. No, it's going to go against Hannah Brown. Okay. Must have been away from the basketball. 5:50 left as that clock ticks. Burrell off the mark. Inslee grabbed the board, got fouled in the action. She'll be at the line for a couple shots. Glad that you're with us here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. If you have not already, we ask you to like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And number one reason why I want you to do that is because whenever we go live, you'll get a notification. These guys are live with whatever game. In fact, we're going to go off after the girls' game. A little different than what we've done in the past. We're going to go off the air, and then in about 5 minutes or so, we'll be back with a different post with the boys' game. So you'll see when the boys' action starts, when the girls' action starts, and that'll be for the remainder of the season. Shot would not fall for Inslee at the charity stripe. And Hicks will run the point. Kicks it over to Spates. Into the corner now. It's Heltman.
And they have good ball movement, but none of these cuts and where they're catching the ball, they're not in scoring position.
Yeah, I was going to say, looks like Swain attempting a little more deliberate offense. Underneath, shot wouldn't fall. Offensive board, and the stick back up and good. That's going to send Madison Spates to the line for the and one.
And that was caused by just getting the ball up on the rim and getting the offensive rebound, getting them out of position just slightly.
Foul, by the way, whistled on Callie Queen. That's her first. Corey Burrell swings it up top. Over to Inslee. Her three hits the back of the iron, top of the glass, and then ricochets to Corey Burrell. Fight for it. And it's a jump ball possession arrow with Franklin. Callie Queen to trigger. Burrell, quick three. Battle for it underneath. And we've got a whistle.
And McCollum has to be careful.
Yeah. And it was a quick jump ball. And possession arrow with Swain. Well, when you're that tall, I don't know.
Yes.
We don't have heights on our roster here. McCollum's probably, what, 6'5"?
She's very tall. Yes, very, and she's way taller than everyone else.
Yeah. Plus,
she's long. She's like a long tall as well.
We've got a whistle and a timeout called by the Maroon Devils. 4:30 left. We'll take it's going to be a 30-second break. So let's throw that schedule back up. We didn't have a chance really to run through some of the games. By the way, we have marked on the right side of each ball game where this ball game will be aired. Some of them won't be aired at all on the internet, like tomorrow's game against Raven County. At FPSN, we've got 3 games over the next 8 days. East Henderson on Tuesday and next Friday against the Tuscola Mountaineers. NFHS Network has 3 ball games, the pay-per-view channel, and the Hendersonville area schools, Henderson County schools. 19-11. Double team up top, turning up the pressure. Spates drives in, kicks it over. Smith, she shuffled her feet, shot wouldn't fall. Offensive board, it's Hicks with it. Hicks gets double team, lost control, late whistle, and foul going against either Tori Inslee or Corey Burrell. So it's going to be against Burrell. First on Burrell. 1-1 coming up for the Lady Devils.
Looked like Corey Burrell got hit with some incidental contact that wasn't so incidental. That's what.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yes.
Banked it in. Look at one more at the charity stripe for Amaya Hicks.
The only reason I say it is because I've been noticing Hicks. She when she's cornered like that, she's been swinging kind of wildly there.
Second shot is the back of the iron. Offensive rebound, Hicks. And she'll be back at the charity stripe. Is that one going against Callie Queen or McCollum?
It's McCollum.
Yeah, it is. That'll be her third. Yeah, McCollum with 3 fouls. Avery Moffitt with 3 fouls.
And she's coming back in.
Some foul trouble for Coach Scott Hardbarger. And it's been a pretty physical ball game.
And they're already thin down low with the absence of Sydney Williams.
Yeah. As Moffitt checks back in. Hicks can't hit the first. 4:13 left, second quarter. I don't know who it was, but I would slip him a $20 bill for turning the air conditioning on in here tonight.
Yes,
this is awesome.
Great.
It's usually just stifling. When they turn the air conditioning on, it's very nice. In fact, it's cooler up where we're at than it is on the floor, which is a shock. It's usually hot. Baseline jumper, Andrea Terrell, wouldn't fall. Madison Spates with the board, going to feed it up the court. Nice dish. Spates couldn't get it to go. Offensive board and the stick back, Savannah Smith. 19-14, Panther advantage.
This game might get kind of interesting with the foul trouble that the Lady Panthers are in.
That's a turnover, traveling violation. Kirsten Smith going to check back into the game for Coach Joshua Griffith. And the Lady Devils, 3:34 left, second quarter. Playing a team 3 days apart.
Yes.
How difficult is that as a coach and a player?
As a player and a coach, you kind of have to throw, and the players have to throw everything out that they saw before. You know, you can tell some tendencies by the players, but like how they were playing is going to be totally different, you know, the next time you play them. Because the team that lost, they're going to be working on things, making adjustments. The team that won, generally, you know, they just like, okay, we're going to try to keep the same game plan, and we might make some adjustments depending on what's going on. 3 seconds.
3 second violation on the Lady Panthers. 3:10 left.
And in this day and age, with enough video and everything you can watch, you can pick people apart. So it's kind of tough now.
Running shot wouldn't fall for Spates. Offensive board. Another one wouldn't fall for Helpman. 2:50 left as Callie Queen swings it up. Corey Burrell out in the paint. Andrea Terrell gets it knocked away as she was getting position. Shot blocked. Terrell. Kirsten Smith had it slapped back into her face, out of bounds. Swain will retain possession as it's Spates to trigger. Here's the replay.
Good timing on the block by Terrell.
Underneath, Smith's shot. First one wouldn't fall, got her own rebound, and got the second. We've got a whistle. I don't think they were set to get it in bounds just yet. Great officiating crew here tonight, by the way.
Some of the best.
Burrell in the paint, Inslee. And they're going to whistle a foul on Swain County. So there's a fight going against Kirsten Smith. Sixth on Swain, first on Kirsten Smith. So no shots here. Not in the bonus just yet.
Yes.
It's Callie Queen to get it in. Does to Inslee. Baseline jumper. Down the arc. Wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound underneath. We've got a foul as Avery Moffitt able to secure that one. She'll be at the line as that is the 17th foul.
1-1.
Helpman going to pick up the foul. Can't get the front end. Rebound Spates. And Madison Spates will dish it over. Dangerous pass.
Yeah,
Helpman with it.
Very dangerous pass with Tori Inslee up there.
Blankenship dishes into the corner. Smith tiptoes that in line and then throws it away.
We don't have the stats with us, but I guarantee Tori Inslee is leading in steals once again like she did last year.
And that'll be a turnover over the head of Callie Queen. That pass was sent. With a minute and 41 left, Coach Joshua Griffith, the Lady Devils, going to get some subs in off of the bench. First time we have seen Haley Woodard checking into the ball game. Also, Maya Burrows-Kerr, a freshman, will come off the bench. Now some discussion at the scores table. Minute 41 left. First half. Had an interview with Coach Doug Clemens coming up at the break. Stick around for that, fans. 3 by Blankenship. Got the roll.
Oh, shooter's bounce. Tied up.
Issues in the paint.
Hopefully Inslee can convert, start converting some of these free throws.
18 foul. That one's going against Haley Woodard. And Tori Inslee gets the first.
Just a second. Now Franklin's in that 1-2-1-1 press.
Hicks with it out up top. Hellman slipped. Under 60 seconds left. Knocked away, whistled. That's touched by the Lady Panthers.
This game is going to be, looks like it's going to be just like the other one. Nip and tuck to the end.
21-19.
I wonder what the Maroon Devils schedule looks like, because the Lady Panthers, they play tomorrow. They have a game tomorrow.
I'll have to look at that at the break. We did have a question on our Facebook feed about the Christmas tournament schedule. And I talked to Coach Clemens about that off air, and it's one of those tournaments that you play a set opponent, as that one is up and good for the Lady Panthers. As Avery Moffitt gets the bucket, you play an opponent, and you play 2 set opponents, and then if you win, you continue.
You continue, yes. It's kind of like seeding for the actual tournament.
Yeah.
Good ball movement.
Can't get it to go in the paint. Terrell with a rebound, 3 seconds left. Queen.
Oh.
Lost control of it. They're going to wave that one off, as that's going to do it for the first half of action. 23-19 is the story after 2 quarters here at the Panther Den. Fans, stay with us, because we've got an interview with Coach Doug Clemens of the boys varsity coming up, and we'll get you set for the tip-off of the third quarter in just a few moments. On YouTube Live and Facebook Live, you're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Fans, welcome back here at the half. George Young now joined by the head man of the boys varsity here at Franklin High School. It's Coach Doug Clemens. 4 games into the season, Coach, averaging about 70 points a game and really offensive this year. Talk about how the early season has gone for your boys.
Well, I think it's gone very well. Obviously, we lost a game to Swain on Monday, which kind of set us back a little bit, but I think we learned a lot from that game. Defensively, we've worked hard this week to correct a couple of mistakes that we made on Monday, and hopefully that'll show up tonight as we play them, in the rematch. But up to that point, we'd played, fairly well. We played Cherokee at home, and were able to handle them fairly easily. Then the very next night, we played Rabun County, which Rabun County, a lot of people don't know about this, but last year they finished 8th in the state of Georgia, made it to the Elite Eight, and have most of their players back. So they've got a good, solid team, and we came away with a 9-point victory against them. And then we went down to we went down to Andrews and played at Andrews, tough place to play, and walked away with a 17-point win down there. So those 3 games early on put us at 3-0 going into Swain, undefeated. They're also undefeated coming out of that game. So tonight, they knocked us from the unbeaten ranks. So hopefully we can return the favor tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing them back-to-back, difficult, but that's how sometimes the schedule falls. Speaking of the schedule, last non-conference game tonight, you start conference play, the newly formed Mountain 7 Conference, 3A Conference. Talk about that conference. You add a couple of teams. You take some of the teams that we have faced for the past 8 years out of the mix. How do you think that's going to shake out this year?
I think the conference will remain pretty level. Obviously, losing a team like Hendersonville, who played in the state championship last year, that's going to decrease your talent a little bit within the conference. Also, Bavard's been a solid program, year in and year out. But still picking up North Henderson, picking up Tuscola, picking up West Henderson, those are all 3 teams that, we're familiar with just being in the region and knowing we played North Henderson at summer camp this summer and saw some of their players. We've played Tuscola 2 years ago before COVID hit as non-conference opponent, and then West Henderson, we'll just have to kind of feel our way through that one.
Well, it's East Henderson on Tuesday night, a big stretch for you guys. The boys team, at least, playing 5 games in about 8-9 days. You play tomorrow at Rabun, Tuesday, Friday, and then again on Saturday. So you've got a big stretch here. How do you prepare for a bunch of games in a short amount of time?
Well, we use a lot of film work. We also, we also have, we have to mix in some rest days. I've always tried to build my team on about a 5-day week schedule. So if we're playing 3 games in a week, then normally I'll only practice twice and then try to give them a day off, not right before the game, but usually build in during the week. And that way we stay fresh, but at the same time we get the work in that we need to do to prepare for the next opponent.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach, with the rematch against Swain, and we'll see you very soon.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, that's Doug Plemons, the head boys varsity coach here at the half. Stay with us, fans. More to come.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393. Located at 461 Highland Road in Franklin, Carolina Junction Power Equipment is your local stop for lawnmowers, blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and all parts and accessories. Carolina Junction Power Equipment is also your local power sports dealer. They sell Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs, plus have a full service shop for all of your power equipment and power sport needs. Give them a call at 828-369-9655 or come by today to see the largest selection of inventory around.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sports Zone.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Back, fans, as we are just about ready for the third quarter to begin. As you see the varsity girls come out of the locker room as the clock has officially stopped. And they put 8 minutes up on that scoreboard clock. Third quarter action.
Time to start.
At the Den. Glad that you're back with us. Hopefully you didn't go anywhere. Hopefully you enjoyed that interview with Doug Clemens. Thanks to our sponsors as well. George Young, Tony Christie, see our beautiful faces there on the screen. Corner pocket for Andrea Terrell. She loves that corner. And
yes,
that one was just inside the arc, a two-pointer.
She's a baseline player.
Underneath, Savannah Smith. Look at the scoring going for the Maroon Devils and cut it to a 4-point advantage at 25-21.
Unlike the first half, we've come out with 2 straight baskets, 2 straight possessions.
Swain saves it from going into the backcourt. Now into Moffitt, knocked away. Picked up Helpman. Maisie Helpman. Offensive board. That one wouldn't fall for the Lady Devils. And it's Callie Queen coming out with it. Terrell dribbles out. Gives it up to Queen, over to Burl, into the corner, it's Inslee. Attacks. Inslee with a teardrop.
Good take by Inslee. By Inslee right there on the baseline. You have to be a very good player to play on the baseline like she does and like Andrea Terrell does.
3, air ball for Burroughs Kerr. Under 6.5 left, third quarter. Very similar to the game we saw on Monday night. 3, Tori Inslee extends that Panther lead to 9, and you have to watch out if you're a Lady Maroon Devil fan, because if Tori Inslee gets warmed up,
yes,
you can see the Lady Panthers go on a run. She was pretty cold from the floor, especially in that first quarter.
Yeah, and that comes from some nerves, some other things. And at halftime, she was able to get some rest, and now she's back, and she might be, might make 2 or 3.
Get into the flow of the game a little more. Inslee going to be double teamed. Cross-court pass, dangerous one. Burrow picks it up off to Andrea Terrell. Terrell gets her shot slapped away by Savannah Smith. .5:42 left, third quarter. Boys action coming up probably around 8 o'clock. What is it now? 7:24. 3 wouldn't fall. That should be a hotly contested affair, just like this one has been pretty much the entire game. Burroughs-Kerr out of bounds.
I can tell you it's going to be high-paced. It was an up-and-down game the last go-around with the boys, with Swain Maroon Devils scoring 83 points.
Quick passing for the Lady Panthers. Burrell to Terrell. The elbow. Kicks it over to Queen. A shot in front of the iron. Rebound. Swain, they're going to push. Up court. Helpman gets it knocked away. Out of bounds off of Helpman.
And that's the speed that the Maroon Devils want to play at. They want to get it up like that. But it's funny because they're in a zone. And most teams that are in the zone, they want to slow the game down.
It's Callie Queen again. Great shot of Callie bringing it up court. Our fantastic camera crew from Backlot Cinema. Philip Angel, Jasper Mudge. Deep three. Callie Queen off the mark. Also, Christine on cameras. And one of the corner cameras, the corner pocket I like to call it. Is there a timeout call? There was by the Lady Devils. Joshua Griffith has a couple of those timeouts when his girls got into some precarious situations. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick one. Hang with us.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Out of the timeout, Swain possession. 4:41 left, third quarter. Good one here. Non-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. These two teams played on Monday night. We've mentioned it a couple of times. The Lady Panthers came out victorious 65-52. And Lady Panthers.
Who had the ball?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on here.
Wasn't it a timeout? By the Maroon Devils, I thought. They were on the never mind.
Panthers even their mark at 2-2 on Monday night. Callie Queen with it. It's Terrell up top. Whistle away from the basketball. We've got another 3-second violation. The second one of the night in this game.
Yes. That's easy to do when the other team's playing the zone. It's easy to get a 3-second call.
Well, unless one team goes off in this last half of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, we're not going to reach 65 points by either team. It's been a low-scoring affair, as that one wouldn't fall for the Lady Devils. Callie Queen, freshman, across that timeline.
I think that's one of the adjustments that both coaches have made to get the ball. I mean, to stop the ball, stop the ball and try to create a harder offensive possessions.
We've seen that. We've seen turnovers for both teams. You saw one there for the Lady Panthers. Bounce pass underneath. Tie up. Possession arrow. Going to stay with Swain. Possession arrow on our scoreboard. Talk to Ed Ruiz at the halftime break there. He said, I'm keeping up, but it's difficult down there. He has to hit two different buttons on his scoreboard to put the possession arrow that just changed in our scoreboard. It's not all hooked in. The arrow at the scores table and the scoreboard. Maya Hicks in trouble, picks it up. Junior guard going to swing it over. It's Smith in the corner now. Up high. Madison Spates. Spates, wild shot, got it to go. 30-23, Lady Panther advantage as we approach 3 minutes left. Third quarter. Glad you're with us, George Young, Tony Christie. Fantastic backlot set of a crew. Clinton Taylor, three up and good. Tori Inslee.
And that was patience by Tori because she's had a couple of threes that she could have taken, and she just decided to pass them up for a better shot, and then that one just came back to her.
Hicks lost control. She was trying to dish. Down court, it's Inslee. Wouldn't fall. Got her own rebound, though. Inslee underneath bounces one over to Andrea Terrell, who gets hacked as she was attempting a shot, and that'll send Andrea Terrell to the line for a couple. Lady Panthers up 10. Foul going to be on Kirsten Smith. Junior picks up her second as the first free throw is up and good for Andrea Terrell. Hannah Smith checks in for Coach Scott Hartbarger. Also, Rosalind McCollum will check in. She has 3 fouls. Picked up a couple early in that first quarter. One more for Andrea Terrell. Nice tip out and an offensive board for the Lady Panthers. They'll reset. Over to Tori Inslee. 3. Couldn't get the bounce. Rebound. Another offensive board. Andrea Terrell slapped away, and it's off of a Lady Devil. Maisie Heltman checks back in for Coach Griffith and the Lady Devils. 2:23 left. We've got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. Looks like Coach Scott Hartbarger wants to talk things over. We'll take a quick one. Stay with us.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Welcome back, fans.
Ooh, good execution of the out-of-bounds play.
And one for Andrea Terrell. Coach Hartbarger called timeout, drew up a play, and executed to perfection.
Yeah, you can see right here how everyone runs away from the ball except for Andrea Terrell coming to the ball. It was a nice play. That's what was happening on Monday during a lot of timeouts. It was a violation, but it counted because the ball went in.
Terrell completes the old-fashioned three-point play, extends that lead, 37-23. Heltman had to wrestle it away, bedded it underneath, and the bucket up and good by Madison Spates. Lady Devils come in to tonight's game at 1-2 overall. After that loss to the Lady Panthers on Monday night. Had a win on Tuesday against Blue Ridge. And you were talking about the schedule for Swain. They've got a week off. Their next game, if the Max Prep schedule is correct, not until next Friday against Andrews. We'll start Smoky Mountain Conference play in Andrews next Friday.
And as a coach, that's where, if I'm the Maroon Devils coach, that's what I'm like. They have a game tomorrow. I guarantee there's somebody on the team that's worrying about that game tomorrow instead of worrying about what you're doing right now. And you don't have a game for a week. That you need to give it all you got. That's the speech that Maroon Devils, that's what I'd be giving them.
Into the front court. Nice pass. Lost control. It's out of bounds. Blankenship couldn't secure it. A little bit under 90 seconds left, third quarter. 12-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Franklin has led the entire ball game, but it's been pretty close a couple of moments as McCollum got it knocked away into the front court. It's Heltman with it. Smith airmails one, trying to hit Blankenship, Arizona Blankenship. Well over her head. Minute 9 left, third quarter. Low-scoring affair. Sometimes you see that in rematches because both teams know offensively they can scheme defensively, and that's what's happened in this ball game. Family Queen split a couple of defenders, lost control as they last touched by Callie. 56.6 left, third quarter. Heltman into the corner now. Blankenship. Nice ball movement. Hicks for three. Late whistle. Was it on the shot?
Yes, it was on the floor. It was on the rebound.
Okay.
Which technically should be it should be shots, but they actually called it on the floor, on the box out.
First foul whistled on Franklin this second half. Tori Inslee will pick up just her first. 41.1 left. Heltman three. Back of the iron. Tip out. Offensive board, Swain.
Another
fight for it. And jump ball, Mazeshidero is with Franklin. 30 seconds left, third quarter. As the gym continues to fill up, anticipation of that boys varsity.
So many
coming up. About, I'd say 30 minutes from right now. We'll get that one underway as we've got a whistle in the paint. Savannah Smith for the Lady Devils to pick up the foul. That'll be her second. Third on Swain. 20 seconds left. No shots as the ball comes into McCollum. It's quickly given up to McMahon. Carly McMahon swings it over. It's Inslee. 10 seconds left. McCollum harassed. Now going to put it on the floor. Floats. Get hacks. Hit the deck and head to the line. Rosalind McCollum for two shots. Savannah Smith picks up the foul.
I know a lot of the Lady Panthers, they watch the game after, and I'll give them a little tip. When you're
Tony's coaching tip.
Yes, when you're on the perimeter, try to not put the ball over your head because you can't. You have to bring bring the ball back down to triple threat to do anything else. So if you just start in triple threat, you'll be better off. Put it above your head. If you need to pass, make an overhead pass.
Offensive rebound. 3 seconds left. Inslee floater. Wouldn't fall. And a wave off the shot. Terrell grabbed the board but couldn't get the bucket at the buzzer. We head to the fourth quarter. 38-25. Lady Panthers with a comfortable lead. Fourth and final quarter right after this.
You're watching FPSN.
Fourth quarter about to begin. 8 minutes upon the scoreboard clock. Panthers break the huddle. Lady Devils will be breaking a huddle here right directly. No scoring affair. 38-25. Just joined us. Lady Panthers have led the entire ball game. And Swain will have the opening possession. Knocked away. Rosalind McCollum picks it up. McCollum gets it poked out of bounds off of Maya Hicks.
It looks like Coach Hartbarger wants him to slow it down because he's, even though McCollum, she was, headed for a layup, he was telling her to, think Slow it down.
Inslee holds it high. Now we'll find Callie Queen over to Terrell. Back to Queen. 50 passing. Tori Inslee rims out from beyond the arc. Battle for it. Bodies hit the deck. Swain comes out with it. And a foul on Inslee. Second on Tori, and that'll be just the second whistled on Franklin here in the second half. Madison Spate's going to come off the bench. Hannah Brown takes a seat for Coach Joshua Griffith. Going to move some of the student section back there.
Yes.
As, they just got up on their feet anticipating that boys action. Heard some hollering. They've been pretty quiet during this girls varsity game, but I'm sure that's going to change here.
Definitely.
Spates baseline.
Oh my gosh.
Say she stepped on the end line.
That was some more of that incidental contact. Let's look at that.
Was there a foul?
And
okay.
Here it comes. There it is.
Okay.
Yes,
that's an offensive foul. Gotcha.
That is definitely an offensive foul.
Yep. Swung her elbows there. Got
Yes.
a great shot. Christine got that shot. Fantastic. Camera work by our FPSN backlot set of a crew. Approaching 7 minutes left. It's Tori Inslee with it. Column underneath Terrell. Terrell lost the handle of it. It's Blankenship into the front court. Ball poked away, secured by Hicks. Spates, deep shot wouldn't fall. Inslee comes out with it. Now Queen up top. And fans, at the conclusion of this one, doing things a little bit different than we've done in the past. We're going to actually go off briefly, off of this post on either social media channel that you are locked in with us, either Facebook or YouTube. We're going to go off briefly. In about 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be back on with a different post. So if you're watching us on a smart television, you've casted to your big 75-inch brand spanking new television, like I have. You're going to have to find the post again, cast it back to your television. One good thing about that is if you're watching on your phone or if you get notifications, which you should by subscribing to our YouTube channel, liking our Facebook page, get notifications when we go live, what games are live currently. It says it in the title. You can go back and you can watch each specific game. Underneath, off the glass, good for Savannah Smith. Quick timeout for Coach Griffith. 6:09 left, so anticipating that.
Right.
Don't be alarmed when we go off. We'll be back at the conclusion of this one. Got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Hang with us.
Located at 461 Highlands Road in Franklin, Carolina Junction Power Equipment is your local stop for lawnmowers, blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and all parts and accessories. Carolina Junction Power Equipment is also your local power sports dealer. They sell Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs, plus have a full service shop for all of your power equipment and power sport needs. Give them a call at 828-369-9655 or come by today to see the largest selection of inventory around.
Well, while we were in the break, there was a technical foul assessed
Yes.
to, I believe it was the bench or the coach.
The bench or coach.
Coach for a Swain.
It was one of those things where there was a timeout, they're going to the bench, and most people, you don't realize it, but the officials go toward the scorer's table. So you're right there next to the coaches. So there's no telling what the coach said that got a technical, but they got a technical.
Inslee was at the line. You saw the last shot go in. 40-27, 13-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. 6 minutes left. McCollum couldn't get it to go. Maya Hicks races up court. Collision and a foul on Callie Queen.
On that one, all Callie had to do was fall because Hicks initiated all of that contact.
It's just Cali Queen's second, and the third whistled on Franklin.
I am so glad the air conditioner's on. There's like a million people in there.
There's like 3 or 4 people now standing behind us because
Yes.
they can't find a seat. 5:42 left. So they got it in bounds, and then the whistle blew, the horn blew. Confusion at the scores table. Yeah, I don't think that the fire marshal would like a lot of these people being here. We're not going to tell him, although I just did. Hopefully he's not.
I think there's one probably. I think there's 2 of them here.
Shot is slapped away as Cali Queen attacked out of bounds off of Queen. But as many as Swain packed into that gymnasium, that's probably
Yes.
half the size of this place. I don't think it matters. After COVID, that's one thing we haven't really mentioned. This is the first game we have done in almost 2 years that fans have been in the stands, or a significant number of fans have been in the stands.
And this one's it's a capacity.
Yeah,
it's definitely capacity,
to say the least.
And I can tell you from the game on Monday, it got rowdy in there on both sides.
McCollum will be at the line after the foul was assessed on Amaya Hicks. 3rd on Hicks, 8th on Swain, and McCollum will lift the first. Off the mark, couldn't hit the front end. Bodies hit the deck, whistles, possession arrow will be with Franklin. Fans didn't like something.
Yes,
across
I'm
the
telling
way.
you. Hey. And that's what you can expect. That's what it's going to start happening. I'm telling you. Yes, there you go.
Was it a jump ball or was it a reach-in? It's going to be a reach-in foul on Amaya Hicks. It's going to send Tori Inslee to the line.
Foul count 9-3.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why some of the Swain fans are having issues with the officiating. That one rims out for Inslee. Swain with a defensive board. Heltman to bring it up court. 5 minutes left for fourth quarter. Smith turns it over. She drove in and kicked out. Pass intercepted. Corey Burrell had it briefly. Gives it up to Queen now. It's McCollum top of the key three. Tried to bank it in. Got her own rebound. Gives it up to Tori Inslee. Just inside the arc. Jumper good. And a timeout for Coach Scott Hartbarger.
Yes.
4:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Let's take a break. Hang with us.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sport Zone.
You see the final instructions. Coach Scott Hartbarger and his staff to his Lady Panthers. Hey, break the huddle. There's Sydney Williams. Mentioned her a couple of times. She's still nursing an injury. Hopefully get her back at some point in time this season.
Yes, a 4-year starter on varsity.
Presence underneath for sure. Bullet pass through the hands. Spates tried to dish.
Actually one of the best players in Western North Carolina as well.
Now some backcourt pressure.
Oh.
And almost a steal. Got to get it across that timeline. Knocked away from behind. Queen hits the deck, somehow gains possession and gives it up to Tori Inslee. And no foul. Now a bump on Kirsten Smith.
Shooting 2.
10th team foul. First shot. One more for the freshman. 4:06 left, fourth quarter. Fans.
And with the this one is slowly coming to a close because neither team have been able to get anything really going on offense.
No rhythm.
Yeah, especially with the both playing 2-3 zones, and
a lot of that.
A lot of that, and outside shooting hasn't been the greatest.
A lot of passes that have been deflected, turnovers. Got a whistle and a foul on a Lady Panther in the paint.
And how this game's been going, I think that's the only way that the Maroon Devils can get back into it is scoring right now while the clock is stopped.
I'm going to send Savannah Smith to the line. It was a foul on Andrea Terrell, her second. Smith gets the roll. She'll get one more. Avery Moffitt checks in for Coach Hartbarger. Back into the game for Coach Griffith. It's Amaya Hicks. One more for Savannah Smith.
Panthers have to be ready for some pressure right here. Oh. Which is good. You know what? This is good that they are getting pressured right now because we know that that Rabun County, that's what they do. They do that the whole game.
That's the next opponent for the Lady Panthers tomorrow. That'll be in Tiger, Georgia. Early start, 5 o'clock. Girls varsity will begin. .323 left. Smith going to check back in. Taking a seat will be Spates for the Lady Devils. They'll set up some pressure in the backcourt. One thing that the Lady Panthers have been known for is pressure in the backcourt. Haven't seen a lot of that in this one. They really haven't needed to pressure.
Yeah.
Baseline jumper for Andrea Terrell would not go, and Burroughs Kerr with the rebound. Over goes Helpman. Out beyond the arc, it's Smith. She drives in, splits a couple of defenders, and she's going to get a couple of chances at that free throw line.
Like I said, this is the way to get back into it.
Moffitt picks up her fifth on Franklin. Just 2 seconds, under 3 minutes left in this one. Gets the first to go. Kirsten Smith will have one more, the junior forward. Got the second.
Good shot.
11-point lead. Turnover on the inbounds pass, and then it's turned over. Is Queen going to feed Moffitt off the glass? 44-31. Panthers by 13, and it's going the other way.
See if they can get it in this pressure.
They've turned up the pressure. Has Coach Griffith in the backcourt. We've got a whistle and a foul on Swain. 2 shots on the other end. And it's going to be Tori Inslee at the charity stripe.
Hicks, that's her 5th.
So she will take a seat. Inslee gets one more.
It took Tori a little while to warm up, but after she did, she turned another good performance.
Second one rims out. Helpman lost control of it.
They need to shoot the ball.
2:30 left. Down by 14 are the Maroon Devils. Baseline teardrop. That one was high in the air. Kirsten Smith gets the bucket. 12-point advantage. And it goes to Tori Inslee. We've got 5 seconds. Push off.
Push off on Tori Inslee.
Offensive foul. So Inslee will pick up her second. No, it's not on Inslee. It's on Corey Burrell.
Goes on Corey Burrell.
Yeah. Burrell, yeah, she's out there.
Yep. Ooh, travel.
Inbound pass stolen away, then another turnover. Sloppy here late, and now a collision.
That was on purpose.
Hopefully she's okay, as it was knee to head. Good gracious.
That was incidental. That incidental contact. I'm not sure. It was. I'm telling you. Hey, a lot of basketball. I've seen a whole lot. Look at this.
Ooh, man.
Right there. And then kind of push.
And then came
down
on her back.
Push. You can see it again.
Good gracious.
Go. Right there. She knows losing the ball.
Lost control. She
run into her. Right there.
Kneels down. Boom.
And then pushes.
Man, hopefully she's okay. She's still down. And Lynette Gibson and her fine staff from Mission Sports Medicine Angel Medical Center. They are out tending to Callie Queen. 2:08 left. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Located at 461 Highlands Road in Franklin, Carolina Junction Power Equipment is your local stop for lawnmowers, blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and all parts and accessories. Carolina Junction Power Equipment is also your local power sports dealer. They sell Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs, plus have a full service shop for all of your power equipment and power sport needs. Give them a call at 828-369-9655 or come by today to see the largest selection of inventory around.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yes, complete.
It's good to just go out there and win.
All right, fans, welcome back. As there are a ton of folks around Callie Queen. They brought the paramedics over. They are still checking her out. And we are in a pause of the action as we approach 8 o'clock. A lot of folks are probably tuning in, looking for the boys varsity. Got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter as Kelly Queen went down to get a loose ball and ran into Lady Devil, hit her head on, it looked like the knee, the upper thigh area, and then she hit the deck, and I'm sure they're making sure that there's nothing wrong with her neck and concussions and all that.
Yeah, because it's one of those when you have a injury like that, when just from the look of it, which playing so much, it's happened to me before, and I've seen it, and your neck kind of gets squished in, and you it's for the person, hopefully it's not too bad, but you can really hurt yourself with a collision like that.
They're still tending to Kelly Queen, and hopefully she's going to be okay as they're bringing some of the belongings out. All right, stick with us, fans. We've got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to conclude this girls varsity game. We're going to take another break. Stay with us.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sport Zone.
Why pay monthly storage fees? With a low down payment, you could own your own storage building. Let Todd Inslee at AT&T Storage Solutions help you get the storage building you want today. There are no credit checks. You can rent to own, and they offer free delivery. Located in Franklin on Dowdle Mountain Road between the Franklin Walmart and the Roundabout. Give Todd Inslee a call at 828-371-7393.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In March, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Located at 461 Highlands Road in Franklin, Carolina Junction Power Equipment is your local stop for lawnmowers, blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and all parts and accessories. Carolina Junction Power Equipment is also your local power sports dealer. They sell Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs, plus have a full service shop for all of your power equipment and power sport needs. Give them a call at 828-369-9655 or come by today to see the largest selection of inventory around.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sport Zone.
Welcome back, fans. The cheer that you hear is the crowd wishing Kelly Queen the best of luck as they brought a stretcher on. The paramedics from the ambulance outside, and they have strapped her in and are headed off to the hospital, I'm assuming. And we're about to get back to action here. Out of respect for the family, and we decided not to show any of that, but we're back to action. As the ball comes in, and after such a long delay, we've got a whistle, got a foul on Kirsten Smith. After such a long delay, it lasted about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
How do you get your girls back? The blood flowing again, because they were all sitting on the bench for a while.
The couple times this happened, something like this has happened when I've been playing. Two different things happened. Coach either yelled at us or we got out there and just started doing what we're supposed to do.
Right.
That's the only two ways, because, with 2 minutes left, it's not really a game just because, how they've been scoring. It's going to be hard for them to score half the points they've scored, already in a minute and 30 seconds.
Baseline jumper wouldn't fall. A couple of missed shots and then another collision. Oh, man. Moffitt landed on a Lady Devil. Good gracious. My goodness. And now the medical staff is back out there. Is that Heltman? I can't.
Number 5.
Is it 5? Okay. Oh, man. Minute 39 left. Got another injury.
Jump balls. It's as a coach, I know when I'm coaching, every jump ball, I kind of hold my breath.
Well, the whole weight of Moffitt came down on Heltman, and hopefully she just got the breath knocked out of her, because that is very scary when you get the breath knocked out of you.
Yes, it is.
You don't exactly know what happened. You feel like you can't breathe.
All of it.
You hurt. And it looks like they're going to help her up, so I think she'll be okay. So Heltman will be helped off by the medical staff for Franklin, and also Coach Blankenship, the head basketball coach. I believe he's a certified trainer.
Yes, he is.
He is helping her off. Minute 39. Let's pray there's no more injuries in this one to get this one in the books. Spinning and shooting. Wouldn't fall for Savannah Smith. Panthers get the rebound. Tori Inslee going to slow it down. 90 seconds left. Loose ball going to be picked up by the Lady Devils. It's Spates off the glass. And a reminder, fans, if you have tuned in for the boys' action, we're going to go off of this post on both the YouTube and the Facebook social media channels. You got a whistle. And we're going to come back in about 5 to 10 minutes for the boys' action. So if you're watching us on television, you'll have to find the post again. And the easiest way to do that is to like our Facebook page, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you get notifications when we go live, and you can see specifically what game is happening at that specific time. Go back and watch each specific game as Tori will hit the first. No, because we're, about 10 minutes after 8 now. A lot of folks tuning in for that boys action. It's going to be a late night here.
Yes.
62 seconds left. Spates brings it into the front court. Smith off the glass. 50 seconds left. Inslee drains some clock, harassed by Blankenship. Andrea Terrell from her sweet spot in the corner.
Her at that baseline, Andrea Terrell working that baseline.
Approaching 30 seconds remaining in this one. Panthers will move above 500 at 3-2, and the Lady Devils will drop to 1-3. Shot partially blocked, it looked like, on the rebound. Again, a collision, bodies hit the deck, foul going against the Lady Devils. Going against Savannah Smith, her fourth. 2 shots on the other end.
2 shots, yes.
Well over the limit are the Lady Devils, who passed that limit about 45 minutes ago. As if you just joined us, we had about a 15-minute delay for an injury as they carted off Callie Queen. Hopefully she's going to be okay. 20 seconds left. Moffitt will hit the first. Out of bounds, and last touch by Lady Panther.
I don't know if anybody else saw that. That's the reason why I've been saying the incidental contact the whole time, because it's been kind of there.
Now we're down to 15 seconds. It's like Swain just content to run the clock out. Down to 5 seconds, maybe a last second shot, and we got a whistle.
On the floor.
4.3 remaining. Panthers able to cross that 50-point mark. I didn't know if any team was going to make that 50-point mark in the third quarter. Last time these two teams met, Franklin scored 65 and Swain scored 52. First shot up and good for Madison Spates. One more for the junior. Got them both. Another whistle. 2.9 left.
Andrea Terrell took the ball out underneath the basket. That's like a cardinal sin. You never take the ball up running the basket. That's why she couldn't get it to her, because it hit the net. And I wonder if they're going to fix the net before. Okay, there you go.
There it is. Arizona Blankenship will be at the line for 1-1. 8th team foul on Franklin. The front end. Missed. Rebound McCollum. That should do it.
Just throw it down the other end.
Final 51-39. Lady Panthers victorious for the second straight time and sweep the season series. Won on Monday night and win tonight 51-39. The final 3-2 now are the Lady Panthers, and the sights are now set after tomorrow's non-conference game against the Raven County Lady Wildcats, a team that Franklin lost to about 2 weeks ago here at the Den. Maybe can get some revenge. Hotly contested affair. Sights are set now on the conference slate, which begins Tuesday night here at the Panther Den. We'll have that one for you on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Here's the schedule real quick before we sign off from this post. We'll go off the air briefly, come back in about 10 minutes for the boys' action. Raven County, East Henderson, Tuscola. in the next week. All right, fans, we'll say goodbye for a moment. Tune back in about 10 minutes for the boys varsity.